Greetings, everyone. DFG getting flight. Hey, guys. I hope you're having a great morning, I guess afternoon or evening, depending on when you're watching this particular message. The message will be fairly short. I want to talk about two very important situations, both tragic in their own way. The first is the tragic and sudden death of Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter. I also understand was in the helicopter crash earlier this morning in right outside of Los Angeles. And it's shocking to say the least. I've seen several people today, and almost without exception, everyone seemed to be just a little, down about it. And yeah, we lose people all the time. People die all the time, but there's certain individuals or certain people who have become a part of our their the inner fabric of our lives. Celebrities, politicians, people who truly are influential in their particular calling in life. And Kobe was one of those people. You would see Kobe was synonymous with not only you know the Lakers, but he was synonymous with basketball. He was also synonymous with excellence. Someone that many people use to inspire them to go the extra mile. As they seek out success, and for all the other things that Kobe represented in terms of maybe arrogance and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Even, some of the maybe darker sides of Kobe in terms of, I don't want to get into conspiracy type of stuff, but you've seen him with the genie hat on and the globes and almost somewhat occultic, but whatever that might be, the magic, black mamba, whatever, regardless of those things, you still feel like you lost somebody that you know. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you lost a good friend or maybe someone you grew up with or maybe a distant relative. So, again, my condolences go out to his family. I can't imagine what his wife and his surviving children must be going through. His parents have to be going through, on this day. Unimaginable. I cannot even begin to think. Well, I guess I have a little tiny bit because I've lost a child, and it is a very, very, very shocking. I don't even want to use the word sobering because it's beyond sobering, but it's something that will really knock you off of your feet. Again, my heart goes out, to their family and to the Laker organization. Now, that being said, I got to put this in, guys, and I know some may be offended by this, and I'm not trying to offend. I'm just, it's I think it's relevant. I found out yesterday that LeBron James, or this morning, I guess last night, LeBron James passed up Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list. And of course that was a great achievement for LeBron James. And now that he's become a Laker, obviously there was a lot of comparing him with Kobe Bryant. Even hoping that he could bring some championships to the Lakers. But I want to emphasize the past aspect of it. LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list last night, and then on LeBron's flight back, I think they played in Philadelphia. Matter of fact, I know they played in Philadelphia. Kobe's from Philadelphia. They were playing Philadelphia. They're flying back from Philadelphia, and then of course, the helicopter crash with Kobe in it. And it just seemed kind of weird. Again, I'm emphasizing this past part of it and the helicopter crash part of it for this very reason. And the reason is about 3 years ago, this cartoon came up. And this cartoon is a cartoon where I'll let you check it out for yourself and see what you think. It's going to play about 3 different times. And check out the cartoon. Now, I think this was in 2017. But think about, watch this and think about what happened today. Think about the word pass. Again, Philadelphia, LeBron, playing Philadelphia, passes Kobe, who's from Philadelphia, LeBron on the Lakers. And Okay, it's enough of that. Check this out. Check it out again. You heard it? Now look at that, guys. That doesn't sound like predictive. You know, I guess planning to you. I mean, show does to me. I mean, a helicopter crash. The man's in the helicopter. They're asking about passing something, and then you put that together with what I said a little while ago, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm I'm not a conspiracy theorist kind of person, but I do believe facts when I see facts, and it's a strange coincidence to say the least that 3 years ago there's a predictive Kobe Bryant in a plane, in a helicopter of all things, crashing, and it's all about him passing, trophies, So again, I hope there was no, diabolical stuff going on, between him and the other celebrity, other Laker guy you heard me mention a moment ago. I hope there was no something, again, I'll leave that right there where it is, I suspect. But I thought it was very, very strange and very, 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 um, I guess, strange to say the least. I guess we'll never know if there is more to it than what's being reported. I'm sure that we won't know that part of it either. But I just thought you'd want to see that particular video. Um, that said, guys, that's my piece on the situation with Kobe Bryant. Um, and again, like many of you all, my heart prayers go out to his family. Again, regardless of what you might think of Kobe Bryant, his family, the mother of his children, she, her husband, it's got to be devastating to them. So, and it teaches us another lesson too, guys. Tomorrow is not promised to anybody. I was talking with some guys getting in flight. We were having a conference call. We were talking about how easy it is to just assume that life will go on, and tomorrow you get a chance to start again. If things didn't work out today. Well, the thing that you always need to remember, that's a 50-50 shot at best that tomorrow is coming for you. And I did say 50-50. It's a 50% chance you'll be here tomorrow, and it's a 50% chance you won't be here tomorrow. And because of that, you should, never, take your life for granted. Let yourself get caught up in things that are, bringing about, feelings of fear and of bitterness and resentfulness. You really should ask yourself every single day, what is the purpose that I should be serving, and then set out to not only fulfill that purpose, but to fulfill that purpose, in an act of, what I'm going to use is humanitarian, in a humanitarian kind of way. In other words, fulfill your purpose without disrespecting, taking advantage, misusing, abusing, other people. You follow me? Because we got too much of that going on. People, they're driving, they got that drive and they want to succeed, and and they'll tell you by any means necessary, or just do it. You follow me? And at the end of the day, if you got to do it at the expense of other people, then whatever it is you're doing, it has no genuine value to mankind. That's what I meant by, humanitarian. Keep humanitarian behavior inside of your actions as you continue to achieve and strive. But at the same time, tomorrow is not promised. So, love the people that you love and let them know that you love them. And, and take the right stand, the just stand, because again, you may not get a chance to go back and have a do-over. Okay? Kobe is gone. Gigi, his daughter, gone. That's it. Next time you see Kobe on television, it's going to be a rerun. You're never going to see him live and in action again. And that destiny that fulfilled him was sad, and what a way to to have to leave this earth in the physical form, but that's tragic. And again, I guess I'm kind of ranting now, but what can you say, right? Bryant family, prayers go out to you, all you guys who look up towards Kobe Bryant. Keep your head up, and I guess at the end of the day, what did you glean from him in terms of drive and success? Whatever you gleaned from him as far as drive, motivation, success. Okay, now you step up. Now you be Kobe. You learn from him. What I'm saying, you glean from him, and now it's your opportunity to take those lessons that you learned and apply them to the things that are most important in your life. But again, do those things, with grace, what I'm saying, with generosity, with respect, and I guess the last word I want to say, humanly love, I guess, agape love. All right, so that's it. DFG, I'm gonna sign off. Be back on with something else, but I'm not going to talk about the second thing. I just think that you know this subject deserves its own video and video message. Okay, guys, love you. Talk to you later. DFG. Bye now.